crosshairs, and again, for taking quick space into mid. This is going to be a consistent, and also a fight over into B main at the same time. Sentinels keeping the pressure up, and once again, Baby Bay falling down this time early on into the round.
I don't think you have to start saying once again at round 2. You can wait a second to dog on him.
I mean, look, if Baby Bay was up here, he would call it honestly. I think we can do the same. I cleared that with him in advance, don't worry, but it will be Sentinels making quick work of the second round. Into these G2 players, but 4 already have rotated over with the double teleports. Paranoia now. The Sentinels wait to find their mark. Trent in a ridiculous position. Who's waiting for him? I don't think anyone. And now the site is getting mucky. It's getting yucky. That ultimate is down, and Trent is tearing them apart. 3 kills already, and with a classic, Jogamo will trade him out. It's a one-on-one now. Both Vipers alive with plenty of time to work with. John waiting. Backed in, here's a footstep, Jonah P takes him down. There's still gonna be players there. Jogamo in trouble, has to teleport away. It's a 1v1, Valen. The walls are closing in around him, and he is down. G2 pushed away from this site, but still with the position back towards elbow. Sentinels have to be prepared though. They know Jaw was on this side of the map. That combo takes him down. 3 already for Zekin. Could we get another? It'll be Trent. Back into things.
Flank coming through.
The off is holding it. There's just no chance. Trent did so much in the last. But you can't swing into an op with an Odin.
Yeah, he has no way out here. Round is over. Sentinels.
Feels like Sentinels mid-fights have been a lot more tempered than they started the game off with. That's sort of been Kaplan's adjustment coming out of the timeouts, because now they've got things like the operator online. Our second time watching Sentinels go for a full main hit. Last time it was on B. This will be their attempt at an A, but there are 3 players moving swiftly onto that flank. Could be a problem if Valen doesn't get cleared. They thought they had him because of the spam into the box, but that is just unfortunate.
Yeah, the full auto does him wrong there. And now Zelsis turns to deal with the flank a little too late. Loses his life. Bang only 1 for 1. That's guns recoverable. But now Sentinels here to deal with the problem.
But then he pumps the brakes for a moment, waiting for his team to come out from behind the wall. Very measured approach from Sentinels thus far, and as soon as Valen's pushed back into him, he's able to make quick work with a few more members. This is lights out.
Yeah, double entry into a double op kill, shutting down the rotators in from mid. Sentinels, they've really started to simplify. The first 6 rounds was conditioning this mid fight every time, and since then they've figured out that they can just bully the A.
Doesn't look like G2 want to put up too much of a stop just yet. Jonah P's actually out there with a classic because he couldn't even shoot his gun. And now, Bang has ulted back up into spawn. No one's waiting for him. That's a couple of kills. Now G2 can only approach in through mid. Bang with a shorty in hand, trying to stall out as long as possible. Nightfall to try and counter out this utility being thrown in from G2, and they haven't made any progress into the site.
It's retaking through 1 corridor because they have no way to get out. There's a crossfire, there's an op. This is brutal.
There's just nothing you can do. They put down a smoke on the left side to try and cut off this crossfire, and it's completely worthless. Sentinels take every single one down. Now the rotate comes from John QT. Sentinels with full mid control can move over here quickly. And Sentinels aren't leaving the site either. They continue to flood in and bunker behind this attack wall that G2 themselves put down. It's getting a little bit awkward on site as all 5 players are here, and John QT goes unnoticed and unpunished for a moment. Finally, G2 with an advantage. Baby Bay draws 2 kills, and they get the plant down.
I've never heard the Riot Games Arena that excited for 2 kills. But they're fans.
The first 3 rows love Baby Bay. They want to be as close to him as possible. And the back of the crowd is all Sentinels.
A little weaker from you guys, son.
That's a rarity. They don't really have to talk a big talk this game so far. We'll see. Almost caught on the reload.
Where do G2 want to fight? I'd like to see them take elbow here, but it will be a brawl.
Yep, they want to get up in front. Now the snakebite is down. Baby Bay and Valen. Baby Bay on first contact, lining them up, and Valen to capitalize off of it. The rest of G2 follow suit. And it's a 2-on-1. Zekin a little bit too low to make a go at it. Here it comes. Prowler spotted. Here's the paranoia, and Baby Bay's down. Zekin gets away with murder.
Look at where this Vise wall is placed as well.
Oh
Gonna
dear.
contain towards B, but they're losing space elsewhere. Jaw trades on back.
Yeah, Sentinels wanted to keep the pressure up, go for a re-clear into mid, but every single corner they peek is being held.
It's a good start to the round, but unfortunately for Sentinels, G2 too good to trade this one out unless Narrate could change that.
Delay, delay, delay. And Sentinels are now starting to feel that time pressure, starting to feel the pressure of being outranged and outgunned. They don't really know where to go. Zekin fighting his way out as well. And they're all split up. Jogamo into the thick of things. Gets the 2. G2 with a chance once again.
The round slows down for now. Plant still not committed, a 3v3, but ults for G2. Jaw can get info off this.
Time to scout. There's a double hold back towards spawn. That buys a lot of comfort, and now the Hunter's Fury to connect. Trent tags the first. Shots coming out from the next one. It's distraction! Jogamo with a 4-piece.
Hunting for his ace. The IGL on the other side.
John QT's been revealed. Jaw's waiting right on the other side. He's ready for it! Jogamo gets the 8. Allen, unlucky a bit, can't connect.
Paranoia.
Refight, here goes Zekin, sliding on forward, no one's looking at him. 2 immediately to kick off the round.
2 clean from Zekin. G2 pop an ult.
What is happening? We're ulting
towards
away, but
A?
refighting in. What in the world is that?
That is a weird one. Works out for Sen though. They trade favorably. And now it's just Jaw off in hand.
Yeah, the up purchase looking a little bit silly now in the 1-on-4. And that teleport would have been seen. Oh,
Brutal timing for Jaw.
and John QT.
But they're separated.
They have to play on their own on the slant. Oh no, who's looking at him? A 1-for-1. That'll be good enough, but now Narrate prepared into main and no one else to challenge him there. A quick hop back into the site. Jogamo trying to be a drone. He pretended to be a drone for half a second. That was exactly what Narrate needed. Sentinels down in numbers, but they're always coming back into the site and now onto the flank. The challenge, but it's a knife in Delsis's hand. Somehow Trent chalks it. Now Trent paranoia it up. His Sentinels running to the side. I mean, it's a mess on every single front.
Trent 1v3. Ult and all of his starts to work with.
But they know where he is. And he's still worried about a flank. He knew Zelsis was behind him. Now sees that there isn't a flank coming in. Has to put away the Hunter's Fury. Needs to challenge. To half already. There goes Trent 1. And Trent does not get the next. First of all, second scene. Now the trap play is burned, and it's just not anything. Jogamo is here for 2 quick kills. The rest of the team flooding in. And by the way, Baby is now in market through B. So add insult to injury, because this round is wraps.
Hold on, Chris. Baby Bay is 5-0 this map. He's owning on the entries.
And it's a headbang through a wall.
Yeah. Casual Jaw 4K to boot.
So John QT, very likely in trouble here. Jogamo, shotgun in hand. First flash. A clone primed, there's an Omen ult faked out in backside as well, but John is ready for it. He's waiting and now buys himself some time with the cage. G2 trade out, shock darts back and forth, but still John is alive in backside. There's pressure in from market. And John forced back down onto a classic, but it's Baby Bay without a team. And it's G2 without a sight. Teleport away once that's primed. Here it comes, nice out of Baby Bay. Hardly any time to react, but Hunter's Fury unable to reply with anything. Zelsis creeping forward, completely unexpected. That's the bait at work.
Jaws in spawn, Christie swinging
Jaws waiting
in.
for it. Not at all. John QT, rather Narrate to find a few. And now this spike in the middle of the map. G2 scattered to the wind.
Valen TP's through the wall and opens up this A site, but Zelsis, a chance to take a timing, wins it. And now the ult in a 2v2.
What a shot. But it's down to 20 seconds. Zelsis has the ultimate to try and pluck someone away from the site. It's being baited out. Now he's holding on to it.
10 seconds
He can
left.
use that to enter into the site. Become a human drone and trade 1-for-1 if this fight doesn't come to him first. The ult goes wide. Trent hiding. Waiting for his moment. Takes the high fight first. And takes the second! Trent!
And they only show the Vice. Now the Sova drone scene, Sen will start to get suspicious.
Baby Bay already posted up and waiting. Again, successful with these openers.
But the Deadlock Util is still up on A. Probably another 15 seconds on that wall. Oh, little sooner. Falls now. And G2 understood that timing perfectly.
Really selling the Spake with the clone and another behind, but Narrate getting that kill into mid has made things a little bit uncomfortable. Now he's out in the open. He's been caught out in the open a few times.
And look at Baby. He's running into spawn. They have a split through market. And John QT is super isolated here.
Jaw is just in tree. G2 are running the map against Sentinels. John, with a Stinger in hand, do we really think he can do it? Can't even find the one.
Through TP into the smoke mid.
Celsius. Need to be a right click with the classic. Nice flash. In for a shot, dips on away. And now the second wave to follow. Paranoia in. Jogamo trailing. Inching his way through the site. G2 are really taking their time. Even with 20 seconds on the clock, let's let Bang be an issue. But not for much longer than that. 10 seconds is all G2 will need.
No one else in a position to deny. The last two members of Sentinels race in. But G2 is established. The Outlaw posted towards heaven. And this retake feels nigh impossible.
It can be hard to pace yourself on a site hit like that, right? I think when you're playing without a jet to go flying on in, jumping up on top of Generator, you need to have that patience.
G2, I think, get more value out of one Euroflash than almost any other team you watch in Valorant.
Sure.
They do such a good job of taking a tiny bit of the map with just one piece of utility.
30 seconds
Into
left.
ice. Someone to maybe step forward. Celsius, shotgun inside of the smoke, gets the burst. No one else is looking at him. He has control of main. And if Jogamo is able to sign something, G2 might be right back in it. Into the back of side, behind Dice. Bang! Gets his shot down to 10 seconds on the clock. And Sentinels are starting to crumble. Second is in here, but now discards himself back into main. Operator in hand. Every single Sentinels member is on their own. One flash to play with. Just firing away. Drawing eyes towards him. Zekin is trying to be the bait.
Dart online.
There's the first. John QT has found his mark, and now pressure goes onto the spike. G2, he can't sit around underneath hell, and John QT is raining up from above them. Sentinels. And he will note that there is a teleport right next to him. Oh my word. Well, Jogamo says hello. A little friendly bump on the shoulder. But now it's time to lay the red carpet down into the B site. John QT won the first round from back here, was strong. 4 Sentinels, but so much pressure. I mean, the flashes, the darts, it's just all up in his eyes.
Spike planted.
We'll have to call from the grave.
Second time G2 shown around like this. This time they get the kill back site. And still, their Vi's posted in main. He is going to cause so many problems.
G2 made the right adjustments, but now Narrate at the front. The spear for Sentinels.
He's walled off. Trapped in main. It's a 2v2
Oh,
on
look
site.
at Narrate go. He is on a warpath, and Trent down under. It'll be a one-on-one. Celsius doesn't grab him. How does that miss? And he's got to get on the spike. Sees the player coming, Jonah P. And you accomplish similar things. It's something you might not be as used to.
He's
on a
not
set.
leaving.
Yeah.
Sticks around on the reload.
Nice paranoia, but yeah, shot the clone, and now caught on the reload is a disaster hold up. We walked into this with 1 sheriff, and it's now a 5v3%.
And remember when I was talking about the post plant with double Sensi? That's where we are now.
With the judge too jumping out of heaven, it's ugly. You don't want to see that.
This was not even a force buy.
Aegis and smokes to cycle into heaven.
Trent?
Trent could just be the hero. Trying to bring it back, that's 3. Sentinels over eager. And Trent willing to shut them down. Spike still left back towards spawn, doubling up and clearing out wine. They saw Baby Bay in that spot before, so Jaw being there, no real surprise.
That just deletes him on the jiggle. Baby Bay shut down as well.
I mean, the game is simple if you are winning the extremity fights versus Chamber and Yoru.
That's a make or break of this comp.
You are also going to need to get the spike eventually, one would assume.
Fallon.
Oh dear, this could be bad. Fallon starts to line him up, that's two. Finally traded, but now the distraction as Trent falls out of bullets.
Winnable for Jonah, though.
But what is going... Okay, we're going to use our ult to grab the spike.
It's fine.
Okay.
The Cypher is in mid. There's a 1v1 very early. Surely you're not clearing this, though.
There is a 0% chance. I mean absolute zero that we're ready for it.
All good.
On the other side of this wall. And the flash doesn't hit him. Trent is here for everything. Two for him and Jogamo to trade. The map on the line now. It's Bang and John QT. Pressure in. Smokes for Chaos. But in the Chaos, Jogamo thrives.
Now they fall back, get that little bit of extra time and ready themselves for the next
Nice
phase. Is Baby Bay decimates second.
And now Utility coming into the site. The rest of the G2 squad not far behind. Jogamo just deletes Narrate. And Sen have been forced to fall away from the site. There's no one left except for John QT. Alive in the smoke with players all around. An Assassin diving in for one for another, but cannot continue for... I mean, he might be. How much he is saying. Teleport over onto the side. Ah, whoa, okay. The Classic will get the job done.
Jaw has been dying on a couple of these anti-ecos. Doesn't happen on this one.
Surprising because G2 are usually so legit shutting down ecos, and they continue to be so here. Jogamo waiting up in heaven with the operator. Dodged away from the haunt, but great shot out of Narrate. That's what I'm talking about. Now a pinch potentially into Mount. Could just blow this round wide open. And Op was recovered from Zekin too. He's posted up deep on the heaven line.
Drone will spot him. Send fight up into break room.
G2 have slowed things down for a moment though. They're waiting on this wraparound from Baby Bay. Looking back front B, but there is a wall to block
He can
him.
walk around it if he sees the gap.
I'm not sure he will. There he goes, primes it and just gets deleted. Paranoia goes into break room. Fallon is going to be trailing in off of that. Now Sentinels maybe a little bit out of sorts. The op doesn't connect, and Zekin needed that one. This smoke causing chaos down onto the site. Zekin trying to get into the thick of things, get involved, and it's Zelsis to win it all.
Trent's going to make his play.
But having two people coming in through door, that could be enough pressure. Turn people away from Trent. He might just be facing down at one player. This will be the move. Tons of utility to stall out the first rotation. It'll have to come on the next. Unless Jonah P sneaks on in. Look at that! Spamming through the smoke. Picks up a little bit of Zelsis' medicine there. But Trent goes down. Baby Bay into the thick of things. It's Zelsis! They need to find some piece of information before snapping anywhere, because this trap, it could just as easily be A. That's why they're so cautious. That's why they're bringing the Prowler over here for a little clear. Baby Bay just deletes them.
It's 7 a.m. somewhere. He's showing up.
And now the rest of the G2 rotating into the A site. Sure, Sentinels have the guns for now, but a Paranoia catches on to two players. Flanks on flanks. As those two mound players wrap around through the attacking spawn. Now Dimensional Drift. Jogamo spots the first. Information onto Zekin too. He sees all three. G2 bear down onto Sentinels.
Rocket for Zekin.
Finds two, but again, a shot from Baby Bay. He's taken three from the grave. And now the spam from Trent. G2!
It's gonna be big.
Out of the timeout, missiles to break the door. G2 fully committing into it, and the missiles get a kill for the first time. Now the Haunt line them up for the IGL. G2's leader and Trent.
This pit is gonna slow them down so much.
Oh, will it? I don't know. The Nightfall.
They don't care.
And Zekin's just into it. Baby Bay doesn't care. That'll be one for him. The rest of Sentinel starting to flood on through. G2 are here. The off is waiting. I don't think Sen have found the angle. Sure, they're backed into elbow. Give a shot at the plant. Maybe even just faking that. Flash and the Haunt doesn't connect, so threat of the ping might have helped out a little bit, but it's not going to mean much of anything when all is said and done.
Worse than 7-5 feels real bad, and Jaw is challenging up.
Right up there with the shorty. One pump and out. Fallon still holding his ground too. He's not giving up that space just yet. A couple of missiles too. It is about to be unleashed.
They're fighting up.
They're fighting up. Pandemonium ensues. John QT up in front of it all. and he's got to keep moving forward. There's no other option, and it means decimation from G2. Trent already with 2. Sentinels now backed into a corner. Valorant is jumping and shooting them all in the head. Second's actually on a wildly off angle here. That is a really cute place to play. And Second is looking beautiful from it.
Might be looking for another big second round on this retake.
Sentinels are already coming. They're already into this smoke. Completely unexpected. Completely at odds with G2's own hopes of holding on to anything. The Thorn and Sentinel side, they've got to be aware of him. But nobody's ready for narrate! Narrate with 2!
Down A.
But it's trade.
The site has been opened up. Valen not overreaching yet, but thinking about it, taking his moment and going up into it. I don't know about that, Valen. I don't know about that! But somehow he's making it work. 3 for the leader.
Excellence from Valen. The C's caught onto the second player in heaven. They couldn't hear the TP, and Valen feasts. But now staring down the barrel of 11.
The time is working against him. There could be players around him, in the corners, in the walls. That's 2! Celsius on the move!
2 ultimates for Sen.
Steel Garden, and the fight forward from Jaw. Beautiful timing, but it's traded out. Celsius was there. And now the rest of the Sentinels on a warpath. A Nightfall in, but Jonah P doesn't care. It's traded back and forth for now. We're still inside of the pit.
Baby Bay just has to live. And then Spam is so potent with this pit up.
Valen up in front! Finds the person again, slips away, bang back into things. It's a 2-on-2 now. With a missile in the post. Sentinels have to fight forward. Have to fight in, but now the pit falls. Line of sight open for Trent. Can't find the Spam! 5 players ready, bang, and narrate want to get in front. As soon as this wall goes down, what a shot! The flick is just immaculate. And he's out of there. Nightfall now, G2. Pressured up, they can't see a thing.
The paranoia is perfect, stalls him out completely.
I mean, it's a masterclass from Bang. Playing back in sight, but now his position is revealed. His task becomes oh so much more difficult. Pushing forward, there he is. But it's all down to Celsius now.
And what a game he's had. Critical multi-kills have kept this game alive. A chance to do it again. Avoid overtime.
He wants to end it now. But he makes a footstep, makes the drop sound. G2 know exactly what is up. Spike can't be planted just yet. It's ring around the rosy. Sentinels are headed to C, but it's already being preempted, Mimi.
They're already out on site. 2 players here to hold from G2.
Baby Bay and Valen waiting, lying in wait. And Sentinels now in trouble. Maybe not. Maybe they've just fought their way through it. Valen now running away as the fight flips back into spawn. Sentinels are running circles around G2.
The ultimate earned for Zekin. A 5-on-2. And both players from G2 stuck in main.
The last round feeling like just a speed bump for Sentinels. And we're gonna cement that fact. There's the first molly coming down. Jogamo is gonna have to take it. Jogamo's gonna have to get it all done. It's all riding on him and he's good for it. G2 have pathed the way into the site. Continue to flood in behind.
Another retake for Sentinels. This time down numbers. This time no Zekin.
And a long wraparound from Trent. He was thinking about the flank. Junction G's already on site though. Sentinel's not wasting any time. And narrate, that's 1. Almost another. Jogamo needs some help. Send help for the man. It'll be there. He knows. He knows where these players are. He's done good to bring it down to all on his own. And narrate takes it. Sentinels will best G2.